Hey guys, today I wanted to update you guys on some goals. I don't know how many of you guys actually know what my goals are, what my goals have been. What's going on with me, I have two powerlifting meets coming up in November, one on November 7th, that's a USPA, and then one on November 22nd, 2 weeks later, under the USAPL. Two different federations, they got a couple different little rules. So not a big deal. The USPA, they use like a Texas power bar for deadlift, where USAPL, they use a stiff bar. USPA, I know your head can come up on the bench, where USAPL, it cannot. It has to stay down on the bench. Just some small differences. But I'd set some goals, some numbers, some goals, and for what I'd like to hit in November. And as a lot of you guys know, one of them was a 500-pound squat. I actually hit that on October 1st in the gym, but that's not completion of the goal because I want to be able to do it in competition. Competition is a different animal. From my experience, I hit bigger numbers in the competition than what I did in the gym. I know that's way for a lot of people, but I also know there are people who bomb out or whatever because they go too heavy right off the bat, because they know what they hit in the gym, but what they hit in the gym doesn't transfer over to the platform in the competition. So what I'm going to do is, both meets are important to me. Both meets are a good challenge, good test of my strength. But what was the main thing is the USAPL. That's the federation that I enjoy a lot of their rules. They're a little bit stricter, a little bit more concise on what they want, and so that's the meet that's important to me. That was my first powerlifting meet, was in the USAPL. I like their like I said, I like their rules and the way they ran things. It was really cool. So like I said, I wanted to get a 500-pound squat. So what I'm looking at right now is this past week I set up what my projected openers are for the meets. Well, for the first meet, because my second meet will depend on how well I do on the first meet. So the USPA meet is going to be a test for the USAPL meet. So what I got right now, my projected openers for squat is 435. So my progression would probably be something like 435, 465, or 475, and then 500 pounds. Bench, I'm going to be starting off with around 355, maybe 345, then 385, 400. 400 is my goal there for the meets. Deadlift, 495, 525, 555. 555 right now is my current gym PR. I want to be able to test that in the meet, because my goal for deadlift is 600. Depending on how I feel, I may go heavier that first meet, I may not. Like I said, it's more of a feeling phase than it is a actual testing phase. I would love to be able to blow all my records or all my goals out of my water. The records I'm already going to beat, because everything on there is just about opening with better than my previous meets, the lifts, minus the deadlifts, because deadlifts take forever to grow. Mine's been going up pretty good. Overall, all my lifts have gone up really good this year, since my first meet. I think it was 27, 28 weeks ago was my first meet, and I've put about 150 pounds, 160 pounds on my total. So my goal is to hopefully, when it comes to the second meet, that my goal numbers or my max numbers on the first meet is somewhere where I'd want my second lift on that second meet. So that's my goals right now. You gotta have goals, you gotta stay in the game. Use the goals to motivate you, to push you, to help that drive. The other thing I wanted to say, I forgot. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I don't remember. I forgot what I was going to say. But got to keep those goals. I was going to tell you about this coming up week, and the next couple weeks, 3 weeks to 4 weeks to meet, 3 weeks. So the next 3 weeks is going to be my final peaking phase. So what I'll be doing is the frequency and volume will be decreasing. So I'll only be doing one lift each lift once a week, and then I'll be doing really heavy 1 to 3 reps, 90 to 100% max of a max. And then what I'll do is I'll follow that up with one accessory exercise. For deadlift, it's going to be squat, just a really light 60% technique-based squat system. Bench, I'm going to follow up with a slingshot bench, just to overload a little bit more. And then squat, I'm going to accessorize with deadlift, just another technique-based adjustment, testing, just keeping it going, improving, doing what I'm doing, not making major changes, but minor changes, making sure my setup's the same, that I am setting up the same every single time, because that consistency is key to maintaining the big lifts, maintaining the consistent lifts in the gym or in the competition. So like I said on my previous blog, that I want to get in conversation with you guys. So comment below, find me on Instagram, Travis Hulk Miller. Comment, find the post that links to this blog. Comment, tell me what your goals are, what your plans are for the rest of the year, because we only have a couple months left in the year. What are your goals before that new year, where everybody sets their New Year's resolutions, whatever? What's your goals for the end of the year? Let me know. Comment, like, share, do what you want to do. Have a good time. Peace.